The birds of prey are on the hunt. Sony loses a head honcho, and we can help you learn how to be comfortable being a geek. Coming up on WHHW right now.
Loading snacks.
What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage. I'm on the couch, which means this is a special edition of What Happened Was.
Hey! We in the building.
That is last week's news. Over there somewhere. Usually it's over there. This time it's over there. Somewhere. We have a few things to discuss. So without any further ado, hook me up.
Number 1.
Birds of Prey trailer.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the Birds of Prey trailer, I highly suggest you watch the Birds of Prey trailer so that you'll know what we're talking about. But we did a quick little review of the trailer. You can check that out later.
Yeah.
But here's where I'm at. I like the trailer. However, I am super interested in seeing a second trailer. So this trailer was much better than the teaser. We get a lot of Harley, which is important because we need to see Harley. We get to hear some of what she's been through, breaking up with Mr. J, all that kind of stuff. What I think is dope, and kind of I think is going to help shape the direction that the character is going to move in. Traditionally, the Birds of Prey, they're kind of like the Suicide Squad. I mean, they're a mixed group of female heroes / villains / vigilantes who do good things.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And so I'm very interested to see where this goes. We did get a very good look at some of the other characters and the other actresses that are in the film, but we didn't get a great highlight of who they're playing.
Right.
Even though if you know, you kind of know. Right. And you can do the research and find out, but I'm waiting for the trailer that does that. That's what I'm looking for.
Is there any specific character you're looking for in the highlight that you're just looking out for?
Nah, I mean, I saw Huntress.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Which is cool.
But you just want it there. You just want it out there.
Well, because I already know.
Right.
So I feel like this will help drum up a good amount of excitement for people who know who Harley is. She obviously was a huge deal a couple of years ago. Everybody was cosplaying her. Everybody Halloween.
Oh, she coming back.
Oh, that jacket she had on in it. Oh, you about to see it everywhere.
It's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Cassie Quinn.
Yep.
So I would like to see what happens when people are able to actually see who these other characters are and maybe start doing some of their own research to go, okay, that's who that is. Okay, that's who that is. Oh, she's not supposed to be black. Waiting for that too. I'm just throwing it out there because it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen.
You know it is.
So yeah, I mean, I'm overall I dug the trailer. I think you should watch it. I don't know if it sold me on the movie. I mean, I'm going to see it, but I don't know that the trailer sold me on the movie. I'm going to see it because
that's what we do.
It's what we do. Hook me up.
Number 2.
Alright, so listen. Some odd / sad gaming news. Shawn Layden, who was the head of Sony Worldwide Studios, is no longer at Sony. And here's what's weird about that. All that happened was Sony put out a tweet. That was it. Shawn's no longer here with us. Thanks, Shawn. You know what I mean? Like, it was super unceremonious.
Yeah, like...
It was like in the middle of the day, at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, it was like they didn't put... There was nothing behind it. It wasn't like, Shawn's retiring, thank you for giving us 30 years or something. Like, Shawn Layden has been at Sony since 1987.
It's a long time.
32 years?
Yeah.
Worked his way up to the top. And for this to be the kind of thing where as he departs, there's no pomp and circumstance around it. There's no, we greatly appreciate everything you did or whatever. Like, you really ushered us into this great period we're in with PlayStation 4, sitting on top of the world, more, consoles sold than, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't with us. that says to me, he quit.
You know?
You know what I mean?
Something
Like,
along that lines happened.
yeah,
didn't it?
like
Quit or he said, I'm going to Microsoft.
Stadia.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Somewhere
There's places.
there are places,
Yes.
and they would be happy to have
Oh
it,
yes.
for sure. Something about this just doesn't seem like it's on the up and
I
up.
agree.
You know what I mean? You know, I don't know that there would be a place for him at Nintendo to do anything like what he does, but who knows with the way that they might be expanding what they're trying to do, or you know, whatever, expanding into mobile or whatever. The other thing that's tricky about it is, you know, they had just announced that he was going to be helping to head up the Sony movie production company. You know what I mean? So it just, something's not quite right about the way this went down. It just seems very unceremonious. And Sony has been kind of leaning more towards pulling away people, personalities from PlayStation. You know, state of plays, things like that. Like, not like the beginning of the PlayStation 4 era was very much here's Shuhei Yoshida, like they were just kind of putting people in front of you, names and faces, and like I feel like people bought into that, and like the last like year and a half has been a much colder, in my opinion, less we're about the people Sony than I feel like we've been seeing for the majority of the PlayStation 4 era. Either way, I think Sony is certainly going to miss Shawn being there. We thank you, Shawn, for the time that you put in and what you've done, and are certainly looking forward to hearing about what you're going to do in the future.
The reason why we got PlayStations in the house now. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he's the reason why I have a PlayStation in my
Well,
house.
I'm doing Spider-Man is most likely the reason why you got a PS4 in your house
Nah, but nah, that's not it. I like Shuhei though. Shuhei's a cool dude. Nah, just because of games. You know, hook me up.
Number 3.
Oh, guess what?
What?
We're doing a thing.
We doing?
Now, I want y'all to know that we do a thing a lot. We do a thing a lot. This particular thing we're doing is we are having a panel at Baltimore Comic Con.
Yes, we are.
So this is our being comfortable being a geek panel.
Yes.
It is not a brand new panel for us, but it is the first time we've been able to bring it to the audience at Baltimore Comic Con. We are super excited about doing that. Just a brief synopsis: being comfortable being a geek panel is really about our journeys in growing up as geeks and getting to a place of being comfortable with it. It is also about everybody who is in the audience, anybody who's watching, people with kids who are wondering about helping their kids be comfortable being geeks. It's not always the easiest thing to do. We are going to have a couple of special guests, one of which will be Greg Burnham from, you know, one of two of the duo from Tuskegee Airs. Will also be there, and I think it'll be interesting to kind of also get his take, you know, on growing up geek and how to get comfortable with it. So it'll be a really good time. It's going to be a really great discussion. We're definitely going to have some fun with it, but I also feel like we're going to touch on some important things, even some health kind of things as far as like being comfortable in who you are and so forth. And so we're super excited about it and looking forward to it. It will be from 2:45 to 3:45 on Sunday, October 20th. I don't have a room yet, but if you pay attention to our Facebook page, the event will be up soon, and we'll keep you posted on what and when and where and how. So with that, it's time for us to wrap it up. Just before I go, want to thank our Patreon supporters. We love you. You guys are the best. You're making it easier for us to keep doing what we're doing. So again, thank you for that. With that, we're out. Toodles and Loops. What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.